What's going on, y'all? Y'all already know who it is. It is your favorite host, Lal Red, and I am back again for another episode of Vibes Unplugged with one of my favorite neo soul artists, Zhanaye.
Hello, everybody.
How you been doing?
I'm great. I'm excited to be here.
Okay.
Yes.
I love to hear it. Love to hear it. I'm excited that you're here too.
Yes.
She actually won one of the competitions that I was judging in, the Hype Jam Value 1. Her performance was amazing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you was like into it. You was I
Yeah.
can tell that you performed like a lot before.
Yes, I have. I have a lot of background in performing arts, just in general.
Okay.
I grew up in it.
Okay, yeah. We're gonna get a little bit.
Right.
We're gonna get into that.
Some details.
So tell us a little bit more about yourself. How did you get your name? Like tell us, are you from Houston? Just give us a little bit about
So I am from Houston. I'm born and raised in Houston all my life. I got my name. It's really more spiritual. My name is actually my artist name is my middle name. Zhanaye. It's my middle name. And I kind of got my name through the healed version of me. And so that's why I changed it to my middle name, because it's still a part of me, but it's a new version of me, a healed version of me, a version of me where I'm confident in myself and I know who I am. And yeah, just with being with God and stuff like that, He kind of orchestrated that exactly how it needed to be. So that's kind of how I got my name. And
I love that. You do give off that vibe. Like when I first met you, even your music, it's like very just like calming,
right.
nice. You give off like a very just calm, collective type of vibe. Yeah. Okay. So, how old are you?
I'm 24.
You're 24.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So, as being like a neo soul artist, how did you even get into music? I know you said that, you got like a lot of artistry background and things like that, just being in the industry. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? Like, what else have you done?
Oh, I've done so much. Well, I grew up in dance, actually. I grew up in not just dance, singing too, performing arts in general. So my mom would write plays. She had this organization called the Love of Music Performing Arts. And it was from ages 5 to 18. So I grew up my whole childhood in performing arts, ensemble theaters, MLK parades, Nutcracker, like all of that. Like I grew up in that. And at an early age, I started teaching and choreographing for my mom's business.
Nice.
As well as acting, singing, and dancing in all of it as well, being a part of her vision. So I grew up in just an environment full of creativity. I kind of shied away from it. I went to high school, got kind of lost in my high school dance team, which was a hip hop team. I am hip hop. So I got lost kind of in there. My mom, she would always be like, you need to be doing it outside of your dance team, because when high school's over, like, what are you going to do?
You know, a supportive mom.
Right. And I'm never like really listening or taking in what she's saying.
Yeah.
But I ended up going to college after high school, and I was like, something is missing. Like dance is missing. I need to get back to it. So I started dancing again, dropped out of college, started dancing again. And from there, God just it just shot off my dance career.
It was your passion.
Yeah.
It was what you were supposed to be doing.
Right, exactly. So it just shot off. Like automatically I started getting booked. And I'm like, dang, like that's crazy. Like it is what I'm supposed to be doing. Went through a really, really hard breakup, like 4 years down the line. And it kind of, that's where the healed version of Zhanaye comes from. I realized I don't need to limit myself just to dance. I'm so much more. I grew up in so many things, so many creativities, and just so much stuff. So I'm saying like,
right, you're not no one trick pony.
Right. Like,
of course, I love that.
Be able to expand my horizons and not limit myself, because there are no limits with God. So why am I limiting myself to what I know I can do? So I just went for it.
Mhm.
I went for it. Honestly, my whole singing career is God driven. Like,
Mhm.
I would not have done what I did if God didn't, like, just my own personal relationship with Him, feeling called to take this further, you know? And my voice healed me.
Mhm.
So I'm like, oh, it can heal others. This is a
Yeah, of course.
gift, you know? So I don't want to put out raunchy music. I mean, I already have enough
You
of
don't
that
want
in
to
this
waste the
world.
gift. Right.
Yes, like, let's put stuff that's going to inspire people, that's going to
Mhm.
get people into their confidence and know who they are and just grow their relationship with God. So that's basically
I love that.
a little slight version.
Yeah.
Of everything
A
that
miniature
I've
version
been
of
through.
what you've been doing.
Right,
I
this
got
whole
you.
journey.
So speaking of just like healing and just emotions and things like that, neo soul is very like emotional.
Mhm.
How do you just like handle that? How do you like put your emotions in the music but still be able to be, I guess I want to say emotionalist when it comes to just your personality or
Mhm.
what it is that you're doing outside of your music?
Like, what do you mean emotionalist?
Like, okay, hold on. Because I messed my question up. I meant to say neo soul is rooted in emotion.
Mhm.
What emotions or life experiences like most influence you in your music? And I fucked up.
Okay, because I was like, wait, how did I take it out? Okay, I got it.
Okay, hold on. So we're gonna start over. So we'll start at when I was like, so speaking of just like healing and emotions.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. So let me clap so they know. Ready?
Yeah.
No, for real.
Check ourselves.
Okay. Okay. So just speaking of like emotions and just healing,
Mhm.
neo soul is just rooted in emotions and just authenticity.
Mhm.
What emotions or like life experience most influence your sound?
Well, like I told you, I went through a really
Mm-hmm.
painful breakup. Like, painful. It's very painful because I lost myself. I lost who I was. I lost my goofiness.
Mm-hmm.
I was, you go in something and you're pouring so much into that person that your cup starts to get empty. And that's kind of how it was. I was,
Trust me, I know.
yeah, I was trying to tell God, like, no, I can make it work. I can make it work. And it's just like, you can't. And it got to a point where what God was trying to protect me from is exactly what happened. And it really put me in a bad mindset and just really down a low, very, very low frequency. So my music is what uplifted me, reminded me who I am in Christ, who God has called me to be. So it's like when I sing in that confidence. I sing in that girl that was once lost and she found herself again and realized her name was a part of her. This is who you are. This is who you are. This is who God called you to be. That's one emotion. Also, just the emotion of being able to use my voice for the kingdom, being able to use my voice for people who's lost hope, lost faith, can't see a way out of their darkness. Like, that also inspires me. That's the emotion I use that it just makes me want to continue to push forward in doing this, or when I'm performing, be able to allow people to experience and feel what I'm saying. And that's why neo soul speaks so much as well, because you can really feel like the pain, the happiness, the joy, the confidence. Like, you can feel all
I
of
felt
that.
that when you
Yeah,
performed.
yeah, that's good.
Okay.
That's good. So,
Yeah, you killed it. You rocked it.
thank you.
You
Thank you
definitely
so
did.
much.
So when will you be having another performance?
I actually have another one May 10th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's around the corner.
Yeah.
What's
Exactly.
today? The
This
5th. That's a few
weekend.
days.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
where is it at?
It's at Indie Studios.
Okay.
Industry Tuesdays. They do Industry
I
Tuesdays.
think I've seen that. Somebody post that on Instagram.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember their name for real, but I can't right now. But it's Industry Tuesdays Studio, and basically it's a masquerade ball.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I have a 10-minute set there.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so if you want to
cool.
come
Okay.
through, come through.
No, yeah. How do I get a ticket? Is it like,
Yeah, I'll send it to
okay,
you.
send it to me for
The
sure.
tickets and everything. So
Okay, yeah.
that's gonna be super fun. That's gonna be a fun one. And then I have some shows coming up in Dallas on May 25th.
Okay.
Atlanta.
A little traveling.
Right. Atlanta too. I got some stuff coming up. I just came back from New York.
Nice. Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
It looked like you had a good time.
I did.
Yeah, I saw your pictures. You was on like Times Square or something.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's really a full circle moment because I went to Times Square
Mm-hmm.
touring with a rapper and dance.
Okay.
And then I didn't really, I enjoyed it a little bit, but I didn't really get to enjoy New York.
Mm-hmm.
But I got booked to go back out to New York
Mm-hmm.
and explored in actually my endeavors and my voice. So it was dope.
I love New York. I've been maybe like 3 times.
Ooh, yeah.
The first time I went though, I was like you. I didn't get to do nothing. I went there for a job. I used to be a kickboxing instructor.
Oh wow.
Yeah, for I Love Kickboxing. The corporate was there. So when I first went, we was just working out like the whole 3 days. But then I went back and I got to enjoy it like you. So yeah, they have a lot going on in New York.
They do have a lot going on.
Yeah,
a
you
lot
fit
of good,
in.
a lot of bad.
Yeah, you definitely fit in with just like the industry there and just you know being different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's so busy there though. I'm like, I could probably give me a little place just to travel down, but I don't live.
You don't live there. Yeah,
it's a
too
lot.
much. Yeah,
like,
I was getting anxiety. I'm like
overstimulated. For sure.
So, who was your first neo soul artist that just like made you fall in love with neo soul?
Leo Soul, maybe. She's actually a Christian. She's actually she's a God-driven neo soul too.
Okay.
But she's so amazing.
Mm-hmm.
She speaks affirmations, inspiration too. She speaks God, and she kind of got me through like reminding myself, and then I realized like, wait, I do this.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, right.
I'm tweaking. Like, let me get back to me.
Right. So I'm like, hold on. So she really inspired me. Jhené Aiko, she's not a neo soul, but you can put her in our category a little bit. She has some very flowy, just inspirational music in general. Everybody says I give Erykah Badu vibes. It's like, okay, I love Erykah Badu too. So like all of them, Erykah Badu, Sade, like all of that is I live for it. I live for it.
Okay, I love that. I love that. Okay, so and then you said you have a performance on May 2nd or May 5th.
May 10th.
May 10th.
Yeah.
Today's the 5th. I'm talking about May 10th.
Right.
Girl, the days are just running for me, I swear.
They are. We're already in May. School is already out.
I know.
About to be out. Like how?
I know. And are you in school right now too?
I am not in school. I've thought about it.
Okay.
We're still thinking.
It's just like you got a lot going on.
I do have a lot going on.
For sure. Cool.
It is a blessing though. It is a blessing to be able to drop out and see like the doors that God opens for you outside because of the risk that I took that kind of counters what everyone says is the right thing to do. So he's been blessing me like
because it's like at first you'd be so nervous. You're like, I don't know what to do. That's just like losing a job or, you know, just anything that you're about to change and do something new.
Right.
You're nervous. You don't know how it's going to go. You don't know if it's going to work out. But like Zhanaye said, you just got to have faith and continue to believe in yourself, continue to work and push towards whatever it is that you're trying to do. When one door closes, another door opens.
And you will not be forsaken. Like, you will not. Like, the fact that you went off on your faith, just by that says so much. You will not be forsaken. Like doors will start opening for you. Please take it from me. I dropped out of college. I probably had every job you could think of. I was dancing on the side. I started training again before I even started getting booked, but I was going job to job to job. I mean, Harris County Jail, garbage place.
Okay,
like
you was getting it.
Yeah, like I've probably had every job you can name, probably. So it's just like my path was it started igniting, like
I love it.
Elevating.
I'm glad you're walking in your truth.
What
you really want to do. So a lot of people just don't get a chance to navigate in that life, in that, in that spotlight. So that's good. That's good. All right, y'all, we're going to take a quick break. We will be right back. Y'all make sure y'all come back for the second half
Part two.
Part two.
Right.
With Zhanaye. Yeah. I love doing that. Zhanaye.
So let's start doing that in my show. It's Zhanaye.
So they know, like, you got
a little elegance.
We'll be right back, y'all. Make sure y'all come back and tune in with us.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? We're back. It's your girl, Lal Red, and we have our neo soul artist here, Zhanaye.
Zhanaye is here. It's also on my shirt, guys.
Yeah, that's so cute. Yeah. You also need one that's white with red letters. That would be so cute. Yes, that would be so cute. Right. Penny. So we're gonna hop right back in. Let's talk a little bit about your music. I really want to jump into that a little bit more and just learn a little bit more about what you like to create.
Yeah.
So is there a particular song that, like, when you're performing or you're on stage, it still makes you super emotional?
Soul Cry is always gonna do it for me. And a lot of y'all already know Soul Cry because I've been performing all around, and that's one of the songs that I'm pushing like the most. It does something for me because it's like I wrote Soul Cry when I was talking to that hurt girl inside of me that realized how beautiful and much light she carried, but went through a season where her soul just cried. And so before I perform it, I always say we all have to go through the pain to get to the gain. Because if I didn't go through the things that I went through, then Soul Cry wouldn't have even been created. And this journey wouldn't even been happening. I wouldn't even be here. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, that Soul Cry is one that really just every time because
emotional.
Yeah, there's the one thing that I say is why sometimes my soul cries when the sun is shining so bright. So I'm literally saying, why is my soul crying?
I love your voice.
When the sun shines so bright, and it's just like you're such a light.
Wait, didn't you perform this song?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was like, wait, that sounds familiar. Okay. Yes, and you ate that performance.
Thank you.
She was in there like,
why oh but I cry?
Yeah. I loved that. That was amazing.
Because it's like, shake it off, girl. Shake it off.
She was eating that up. See, as soon as you performed, me and Raquel was like, okay. Yeah. She got the moves. She got the voice. She's doing it. She won. She won.
Just go ahead and reel the whole show in. I'm playing high.
No, seriously. So is that your favorite song, or is that just one that gets you emotional? Do you have a favorite?
That is I think that's my most emotional one. And it is part of my favorite, but I think my favorite, which I haven't really pushed that much yet, is Intentional. Okay. And I really like Intentional because after I discovered the things that I discovered, I had to start realizing I have to be intentional in this, and so it kind of is something that rerouted me to be like, okay, get in your focus realm, and I literally say, yeah, I got it bad, stay in my assignment, then I turn around and crash. Oh no, I know there's no growth if it can't last. I got to stand against the voices in my head. I can't just stumble when the dust gets in my eyes. Be grounded in the things that make me feel alive. The Lord is showing me the pathway, keep inside. Yeah, that's my favorite one. Okay. I'm talking to myself. Like, when I hear that song, it's like, oh, girl, you need to get on it. Like,
Yes.
don't stop crashing.
I
Like,
love
you know what
it.
you got to do, you
Yeah.
know? So,
I always wish I could sing. I
Yeah.
always wanted to know how to sing. Like I just feel like it's just like an amazing talent to have.
it is. It's
The
a
way you
great
play with your voice and
Mhm.
everything, like it's like why couldn't I sing?
Right. Yeah,
Like
we got some questions.
we got yeah, like what's going on?
But I mean, you have this show.
Yeah.
Like, you
Thank
you
you.
have this show. Like,
Thank you.
we
so
all
much.
have different.
different
different
talents,
talents,
of
yeah.
course. Yeah, of course. So if your soul, like if your sound had, or if your soul had one sound, give me 3 words that would describe it.
3 words that would describe my soul if it had one sound.
Yep. Like if you're neo soul, like if you had one style of like what you would say, describe your music to us.
Euphoric.
Ooh.
Elevating.
Okay.
Reminder.
Okay.
I say reminder because it always like snaps you back in
Mm-hmm.
and reminds you of
Who
things.
you is.
Right, reminds you of who you are, but like also sometimes you might be going through something or something, and I feel like it takes you through. It reminds you of something you might have pushed deep down inside of you, and it's time to pull it back up and allow it to heal.
Yeah, I love that. Okay.
Healing is actually one too. I know you said 3, but healing.
Look, that's a bonus.
Yeah, that's
can
the
throw that
bonus
in
one,
there.
'cause that's
Yeah.
the whole foundation.
Yeah.
Basically, is healing. But
Okay, love it, love it. So I noticed that you always have butterflies. You love butterflies. I have a butterfly on my thigh. I actually love butterflies too.
Yeah.
But is that like part of your brand? Is that a signature for you?
Yes,
Okay.
butterflies are a part of my brand. I
Mhm.
call my followers and my supporters buddies.
Oh.
And yeah, and really the backstory with the butterflies is when I first started my spiritual walk with God,
Mhm.
every time I have a big revelation,
Mhm.
or every time I'm in pain or something, or when I'm happy and I just realized something, butterfly would always come.
Mhm.
And it was this one time I was walking down the street, and I was walking and I was like talking to God about something that was really bothering me, like so many things that were happening spiritually to me.
Mhm.
And literally, it was a yellow butterfly. It followed me the whole way
Mhm.
through. The whole walk, it followed me. And I'm like, like I just
This
felt
is fine.
connected. Yeah, like I felt connected to it. So I looked it up and I'm like, what is a butterfly? You know, in those beginning stages, you're like, what is the spiritual meaning of a butterfly? But it says that like your guidance is coming soon, like someone who's gonna guide you and uplift you. So I held on to that so deeply for so long. And I realized like every time I started to have these revelations or moments with God, a yellow butterfly would show up every time. It would never fail.
Really?
Yes.
That's
And
crazy.
I'm just like, every time it showed up, like it's like my spirit went. So it got to a point where all colors started showing up every time. And I was like, these are my friends. Like every time I saw them, like I just felt very, very connected to them. And so I started saying, buddies. Every time I started seeing them, I would be like, hey, buddy. Oh, there's my buddy. And then I was like, oh, butterflies for Zhanaye.
Okay.
My supporters are my buddies.
Yeah.
They help. They get me through. They support me. They, you know, so butterflies are my theme, guys.
I'm a buddy,
guys. Hey, if you didn't know, now you know. If you're rocking with Zhanaye, you're a buddy. You're a butterfly.
Yeah, of course. Did we drop your Instagram yet? I don't think so. Drop your. Okay, we're gonna drop it a few times, but I can't believe this is the first time we dropping it. We just been talking. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all get her Instagram. Drop your any other social media links that you have. Your YouTube, Apple Music, all of that.
So my Instagram is jada.zhanaye. That's JADA.ZHANAYE. And on my Instagram, if you go to my bio, literally I have a link tree, and that link tree is connected to everything, like everything. My songs, my EP out right now is on all platforms: Apple, Spotify, Tidal, iTunes, YouTube Music, anything. It's everywhere. So if you go to my Instagram, click that bio, it'll send you to all that information, and just go check me out. Listen to me.
Period.
Support, yeah.
Make sure y'all listen to my girl. What's the name of your EP?
Healed Dimensions.
Okay, I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
Okay, and when did you drop it?
I dropped it a while ago now, like in
Okay.
January.
Okay,
Yeah, still a little early, but
yeah.
I'm kind of pushing forward now. Trying to, I got a little something up my sleeve, I'm
Okay.
working on. So,
Okay. Can we get a little tea?
right. So, an album is coming, guys, because you can't drop an EP without an album.
Exactly.
So, an album is coming. I'm working on that, and I got some events coming up. I'm gonna start throwing my own little vibes.
Okay, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Make sure y'all come see her perform too on Saturday, May 10th.
Yeah, May 10th.
That's Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
Make sure y'all come see her.
Yeah,
perform.
come through. Dang, I wish we could drop the link on there so
I
you
know.
can get your tickets.
Mm.
But
Well, if y'all follow her,
yes.
look, Jinx, you owe me a subscription.
Right.
If you guys follow her, then you'll be able to go in her links on her Instagram, and you'll be able to actually get your ticket. So make sure y'all come support my girl Saturday, May 10th. What time?
I think it's like around 7.
Okay.
6, 7.
To be announced. Just make sure you follow it on
Yeah.
Instagram. So you'll know.
Follow me, DM me too. Like, hey, I saw you here. Like, I'll send you the link personally.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay, let's just do like a little quick fun round just to get to know you. It's almost time to wrap up the interview.
Okay.
So let's tell us a little bit. What's your favorite food? That's hard for me too.
Right. Because I like a lot of food.
Look, we skinny, but we
eat. Look, I can eat. Dang. What is my favorite food? Can I say my favorite genre of food?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. It's kind of crazy. Actually, my favorite food is ramen.
Okay.
I love ramen.
Okay.
Oh, it's so good.
Ramen's good. I love me some
I love ramen.
Yeah.
My favorite food used to be pasta.
Okay. Yeah.
Alfredo pasta.
Yeah.
Still around the
kind of in the same. Yeah.
So I like a little Italian vibes, but I also like the Japanese. Is it Japanese?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Take me through like your creative process. Like take me through your day when you're in the studio or when you're working on something.
Well, of course, I always pray, get my spirit right before I start putting pen to paper, and I ask the Holy Spirit, like, guide my hand, whatever it is that you want me to write about. Like the songs they hold power because I've had help writing them, and so yeah, I like a vibe. I love a vibe. I love the lights. Like, I don't want no bright lights. I like my lights to be dim, LED, and I record and I just have fun with it. Like, I don't put too much pressure when like it comes very easy. Like, it really does. So I just want to make sure that my thing is, like, I be wanting to make sure I'm getting across the message that I want to get across in that specific song. So that's what I'm really intentional on in the studio. And then when I get on the mic, I just go for it. Right. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, play that back. I'm gonna harmonize on this. I harmonize.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really just the vibe. It's a nice flow. I love a flowy session. I don't like tension or anything because then it throws off the session. Like, you're making music. You're making something that is so powerful. So you need to make sure the environment is right, all that. So that's kind of my creative process.
Okay. So typically how long are you in the studio recording?
So it doesn't take me long to record a song. I'd say an hour or 2.
Oh. And completed? Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, like, you know, they'll probably
Right.
master it and stuff
Yeah.
on their own, but like I'm really quick on the mic.
Mhm.
But say we just want to stay and freestyle and get on some more beats, hop on, then I can be there all day, really.
Mhm.
You know, sometimes I've had all day full studio sessions, just
Really?
having a good time, like, you know.
Yeah.
But to record my music, it really doesn't take that long. Like I could get it done in about 2 hours max.
There's this library here. I don't know if you heard of it, but it has that. Yeah, I'm gonna get the name for you when we get done. I can't think of it right off the top of my brain right now. But it's a library. It has like free recording studio in there. It has like everything, like
Free?
a whole studio. Yeah, you just have to become one of the members, get a library card, and then you just reserve your time. But they have like a podcast room. So I was like, I'm gonna go up there and check it out. It's a podcast room. It's here. I'm gonna get it. I saw it on TikTok and I'm gonna give it to you when we get it recorded. But it's a studio. They have like a podcast room. They have like a green screen room. They have like so much stuff, pianos, like drums, like the whole equipment, everything, girl.
And you just have to become a member?
Yes, it's a public library here. I'm about to look it up. We're literally almost done. I'm about to look it up. Yeah, it's a public library here, but yeah, all the creatives need to know because you can literally go there and create content for free, and it's like real life professional, like professional stuff.
Yeah,
so
that's fine.
yeah, I'm gonna definitely give it to you.
Please,
I got you for sure. And then, other than May 10th, and then you're going to Dallas and Atlanta, are you dropping any new music soon, or we just gotta wait and see?
Right. You gotta wait.
I'm steady trying to get the tea, y'all. Shit, like he's not giving it up. Dang, my throat dry.
Just wait and see. You know, we got some things in the works soon.
Well, I'm so glad that you came.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all follow my girl. One more time, drop your Instagram so that they can make sure that they have it.
Y'all better have a pen and paper. Where your phones out right now? Okay. It's Jada.Zhanaye. That's JADA.ZHANAYP.
It's literally on her shirt, y'all.
Yes, butterfly.
It's on her shirt.
That's not
butterfly.
Butterfly. Oh, that's a butterfly. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna start doing this.
Buddies.
Oh my gosh. Yes. So we're gonna start it.
Yes, that's so cute. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of Vibes Unplugged. I'm your host, Lal Red. This is my girl, neo soul artist, Zhanaye.
We just created like 2 things on you.
And we'll definitely see y'all next time.
Thank y'all so much.